Oh, hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of Unqualified Reviews, where I'm your co-host. Shawn is on, and I am here to fusion ha with my co-host. Ha.
What? It's Mel. I need a catchier name. Mel Be Well.
That's pretty good. Shawn is on, and Mel be well.
Yep, I guess so.
I love making our usernames when we're 13.
Yeah. But you just create an email address when you're 13. It's your email address for the rest of your life. That's what my username is.
I asked my dad to make me a Minecraft account. He was like, "What username do you want?" So we're here reviewing another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, season 17, the main series, and it's Snatch Game.
Snatch Game is both the best and the worst episode that we
It's
have to see regularly. It's like the whole time we're just like cringing in our we are like recoiling from the screen. It's like barely funny sometimes. A lot of the time, if we're being real.
very
I could
real.
not.
It's like, okay, for me, is it too soon in the video to say Snatch Game makes me want to get mice and mend? Do
Too
you know what I
early.
mean?
I mean, we're a minute in.
We're a minute in. Okay, so we could talk about that. Snatch
Mhm.
Game makes me want to mice amend myself. I am gonna lose my mind. It's like I will decline a call and say no, I don't want to receive the call, and the person will call me four
We'll
more
call
times.
again.
Will call me again. Like I purposefully said no.
Do not disturb that bitch.
I dude, so true actually. Focus. Do not disturb, and I will not be disturbed.
Mine is on Do Not Disturb now. Good reminder for everybody at home.
Just a reminder for everyone that was at the Beyonce concert. But we're not here talking about Beyonce, thank you, Beyonce. We're here talking about RuPaul's Drag Race, season 17.
Well, Drag Race. So last episode, Hormona Lisa went home. Lana was in the bottom, but she stayed. She won the lip sync. Also, our girl Arrietty won the ball. Very much deserved. Still,
Deserved.
still thinking about her lionfish. And the
hmm
fact that she was able to do three different like makeup looks. Like I don't know if they have I don't know how much time they have in between runways, but like that was insane to pull off three different looks like that. Or a lot of girls, I think they just stuck with the same mug.
Arrietty had maybe 30 minutes in between each runway to change her mug like that.
Insane. Plus, one of them was blue. She was straight up like,
One
how
of
did
them
she
was
do that?
blue, and then she painted herself like with lines across her face that she had to take off. And
Like
and then
what?
and then and then there you go. Like
Yeah, like needless to say, very much deserved.
hmm
Hormona, I don't know if she necessarily deserved to go home there, but it was her time to go, I think.
hmm
And then we have what's happening at the beginning
the
here.
girls are. I think the competition's really starting to heat up.
Oh yeah, I remember Crystal Envy was a bit mad. And she said that if Arrietty went home like the week before, she would have won the ball, which I find funny.
If
Like I don't know if
Ariety went home the week before, Crystal Envy would have won the ball.
like that's what she's telling herself. Is that true? Like what did Crystal wear to the ball? Like am I
She had the pufferfish look. She had
Yeah,
the pink and yellow one she made, which was nice.
right, right. Well, I
Uh,
think Sam Starr could have won the ball too. Hers was really polished, I remember. But no, yeah, Arrietty was like
Ariety needed to be
no,
there to
no,
win.
no contest last week.
hmm so
Um,
we find out that the winners win $2,000 million. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my God, it's Acacia.
Did you forget
She's
about
getting
her?
she's getting the invisibility edit. Like she disappears out of my mind whenever she's not on screen.
She's
Like I know
living up
that's
to
so
her
mean,
name.
but like I really 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 like Acacia. Every time she's on screen, I'm enjoying her. Like her performance in the acting challenge with Lydia, I loved that. It was good. And her
hmm
runways are also pretty good. But when
Gay
she's
Madam
not in my
Morphosis.
face, she's not in my face, I forget she exists, and I'm very very sorry about Acacia, but
Acacia
li-
forgot.
she's living up to her name.
I love it. I love it. The production's definitely doing that 100%, being like, well, she named herself Forget.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Here's
What is?
Jules saying that Arrietty was piggy of the week.
Last week's top
Eating,
piggy.
eating,
The
eating.
wig. So she does
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like 20 of this wig.
Yeah, Hormona left her wig. And yeah, I guess it does confirm that it's a shake and go wig. Like that looks straight up. She looks like she just puts that on her head.
She forgot to
Like
shake
no,
it.
no style. Forgot to shake it.
No shaking, just
No
go. We have somewhere
styling.
to be.
Yeah, it's a shake and go, or just go wig. That's
We
so
gotta
funny.
go. How do you feel about this
Oh,
RuPaul look?
too loud. It's like too much. I feel like he's screaming at me.
Ah,
It's it.
it's purple.
I know. It's not the shade of. I kind of like I prefer a lighter shade of purple.
Mm.
But oh, there she is again.
She's not
Thanks for the
invisible.
thanks for the reminder. Well, she doesn't really have many confessionals.
The
Or
Eddie
there are
Murphy.
other, yeah, there are other girls who are just louder, I guess, or take up all the time. Like especially in this episode, Kori King, like 90% of the confession time was just her. Like you couldn't have fit one Acacia confessional.
Well, I don't think she said
Probably, I
anything.
guess not. Insane.
Sasquatch. Okay, so let's talk
Yeah, I love
about
that photo.
let's talk about some of the looks. I mean, looks. Let's
The
talk
looks.
about some of the characters in Snatch Game.
Okay. Wait for Acacia, just because we just talked about her. She's doing Trisha Paytas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's done it before, but someone has
Sugar
definitely
from
done
the Sugar
Trisha.
and Spice duo.
Oh, right. I wish I could forget. And
I
I
don't think
did for
Sugar
a
could have
second.
played anyone well there, though.
Yeah, fair enough. But that was bad. But Acacia's, I think, was good. I don't remember have many memorable lines from her, but I don't remember it being bad. Like there were definitely like
Safe.
terrible ones. Yeah, very safe, I think.
Very safe performance. Next to
Um,
her, we had Gilbert Godfrey,
yeah, Miss Lexi Love.
Love, and I don't know how controversial we want to get.
Like what we thought about the performance.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So the feedback thing, I don't know if we're gonna get into the feedback right now, but they were saying that she was breaking character a lot, but it was so like she was flopping so hard that it was good, which is a crazy critique.
I
Like,
don't like
has it
that
ever
critique at
happened?
all.
Like, I feel like that would land you in the bottom in most other seasons. Like, we love Lexi, but that's an insane critique to put her in the top for that. Like, it
That's
was funny. I
safe.
kind of agree. That was safe. That was like a high safe, sure, because you're making him laugh.
hmm But like, I
But
feel like putting her in the top goes against like the actual. I was gonna say justice, but no, I guess spirit of the challenge.
yeah, exactly. It's strange. I don't know. RuPaul just makes shit up sometimes.
Well,
Oh,
sorry,
we did forget to mention Alyssa Edwards comes in
the new
to give
queen of the universe.
to give some advice on Snatch Game to the queens.
Not queen of the universe. That one got canceled. Queen
Queen
of the
of
All
the
Stars.
Global All Stars. Yeah.
Global All Stars queen.
I mean, was that season made for her to win? Like, that wasn't that I didn't watch that season, but I've heard it's like not very good. It's kind of a train wreck.
It really makes you love Italy.
Love Italy. Okay.
Love, love, love Italy.
Hmm.
Yes, so they're coming in. She doesn't work with. Let's just talk about them because, like, oh, we find out that Arrietty is doing Baby Cupid, and we say no more
Uh,
babies. Why are you guys playing babies in Snatch Game? Babies are
this
not funny.
it's so. This is her face when we're telling her to not do Baby Cupid. She's like, just watch me.
She's like, my
You're
diaper's full. I'm like, baby talk, and we're talking about full diapers in
horrible,
Snatch Game. What are we doing? Where is the jokes?
horrible. Season 17, by the way.
Season 18,
Come
if there's
on.
one baby in Snatch Game, it's over.
Oh, so bad.
All right, next up we are looking. No, next up we are looking at. She wants to do a baby pageant. Why do they all want to do children?
I don't know. They think it's funny.
It's
It's
not.
not.
I've never seen a funny child in my life. Maybe not even the Charlie be my finger thing was funny to me at least.
Yeah, that was a bit obnoxious.
So she says we're gonna do. RuPaul's like
Oh, this is
the
the
shoe.
moment where like Kori, you keep wearing the same shoe on the runway, and she like goes to grab it, and they cut to like a bunch of clips together of her wearing that same shoe, which is
It's
hilarious.
insane.
I
Like,
saw a post on Reddit where it looked like Crystal Envy was wearing that shoe, but like in black, like had this exact same shoe. And
trust the
someone was like
Duchess.
that. Someone was like that explains a lot about the outcome of this episode.
Wait, so we'll have to see if Corey King is wearing the shoes on the final runway.
No, there's no way she would do that after RuPaul. I wasn't looking at the shoes, but
We'll have to get into the shoes. I don't know
no
if the
way,
shoes are
right?
in frame. We find out Acacia is doing Eddie Murphy. Very smart decision, and I think she does a wonderful job. A wonderful job.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, Lana.
Mm-mm.
He is doing Rosa Parks,
Mm-hmm.
and this this lady has no idea, does not know one fact about Rosa Parks.
She said
She's
when
like,
RuPaul's like, "How are you gonna make Rosa Parks funny?" Lana said, "Well, Rosa Parks is just a normal person."
like what? I mean, that's the funniest thing she said all day.
I
Like
mean,
that's
that
the
was the
funniest
funniest
joke she's
joke.
made. Like, why would you pick Rosa Parks and not know nothing about her?
Not a Google search.
None, like you have months to prepare. Why do you not know your character?
You
It's
didn't even look
insane.
at the little AI blurb that they pop up. That's wrong. You didn't even cite anything incorrect from that little
No,
blurb.
no, she's just a normal girl.
She's
She's a
just
normal
a normal
lady.
girl. Lana, you are just a normal girl in your normal world.
Oh, it's so funny. I can't believe that.
Oh, Nicole Richie?
Yeah,
I
who's
don't
doing
know
Nicole
her.
Richie? Crystal?
Yeah, I
Crystal's
don't
doing it.
know her.
We don't know her.
Do you know Nicole Richie?
I know the name.
What's
I
she
know the
been in?
vibe.
Quickly.
Uh, no. I don't know. Quickly. I don't know.
I don't know Nicole Richie. If I saw Nicole Richie walking past the street, I wouldn't know who that woman was. Snatch Game. Okay, so why is AI taking jobs away from queens from previous seasons who could have been on the judging panel for this episode?
Maybe it was just a last minute cancellation, or they think it's funny. It's like with the times.
I don't think it looks like a 3D printed butt plug, which I think it is. I love it for when they have the pit crew there. Those heart cutouts are like away so you could look right at their crotches.
Uh, that's funny.
Like
Didn't
I
notice
remember
that.
from last season.
Huh. I mean,
Like the
in the
same thing.
credits of the episode, they have gay eye and they have someone like they have an actor assigned. So it's not like an actual AI, I don't think.
It's like
Unless they did that to cover their
they
ass. Who
wrote
knows?
bad AI jokes and then used a vocalizer on someone's voice.
Yeah. I think that's what happened.
But like
But
the
it's
irony of
weird.
it of AI taking the job away from a drag queen that could have been there is crazy.
It is really weird to do that, but yeah, just to cut it cutting to the gay eye, what is it called? Gay eye
AI.
instead of Alyssa Edwards is wild to me.
It's crazy. Why did she get a
Like
close up?
the butt plug
Why
close.
didn't they like do a screen and like have like a digital drag queen drawing on it that like when it would be like normal here and then when it talk it would like change PNG to be like an open mouth thing. Like there's just so much more you could have done visually to be interesting in this moment and they chose a 3D printed butt plug with an LED in it.
I know. I can't.
We didn't talk
Oh.
about her performance.
Um, yeah, we have Miss Suzie Toot as Miss Ellen Green. And there was
Have
a lot of Delulu going on here.
have you seen Little Shop of Horrors?
No.
I think I've seen it once.
I think her
Maybe.
performance was like from the 5% of the population who've seen that.
And she said it's for the 5 people in the population who
Oh,
know my
is that what she
reference.
said?
Yeah, she said
Okay.
it's for the people who know. They're gonna really appreciate it. And then I was on TikTok the other day and it said I'm one of the people who Susie said it was supposed to appreciate it and I didn't appreciate it.
That's hilarious. They didn't like it.
Yeah, so I'm like, Susie, one of the 5 people,
Oh.
one of your 5 people are on TikTok, Susie. You gonna let us stand for this?
I mean, it was crazy because the whole time leading up to the Snatch game, she was like, "This is my thing. I'm so excited.
She said the
I have a
third
great
win, my
character."
third win. They're giving
Yeah,
me a third win?
it was a lot. So people had expectations and it kind of fell flat. Like it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the best of the night. And that's all right.
You didn't like scissoring jokes?
I barely could understand her
Said
because she had
that.
like
Said that.
I don't understand the character.
I think maybe
So
she like cuts plants.
who the hell knows?
She's a shruberish.
It wasn't funny for me.
No, I was not laughing. I was like
I d-
actively cringing, head in my hands, being like, I hope they don't ask her any more questions.
oh,
Besides that,
I was like Kori King is Big Ange.
she had two lines. They were good. She, I mean, when you do Big Ange as perfect as Pearl does, how are you ever? I never knew who Big Ange was. Pearl did it, and then I went to go find more Big Ange content and watch every compilation about her that existed.
That's hilarious.
This didn't make me want to do that
Ooh, because you've already done it.
because I've already done it.
hmm I guess we needed something more fresh. I don't know. I
I
don't really remember
I
her
think bigger
her joke.
boobs.
Bigger boobs.
No, I think it
Okay.
was a good performance. I think it was a safe performance.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree.
Next up, we talked about Trisha. I'm just seeing who comes up randomly, and we'll talk. Okay, yeah. I mean, we said already a bunch about Guilford Godfrey,
Like it was a bit funny, but
Guilford
you also
Godfried.
like I also felt bad because like she was clearly like freaking out a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't like especially at the beginning I couldn't tell if that was the character of like her interrupting herself and like oh shit oh Jesus Christ if that was the character or if that was just her having a breakdown during trying to
She's
portray the
crashing
character.
out on Snatch Game
Yeah,
live.
which that was hard to watch, but it was also kind of funny a little bit.
Does
So I
she
didn't know what
sound
was
like
going on.
Guilford Godfrey? Guilford Godfrey kind of sounds like this to me.
Yeah, she didn't really have the voice going.
Let me know in the comment section if you think this is a good Guilford Godfrey impression.
I like more
Next.
like the Joker. I'm the Joker, baby.
Not the Joker, baby.
I love that clip.
Miss Big Feet. Hey, Miss
This
Sasquatch.
this was insane to me. This really surprised. I had no idea who this was at first. Like,
This
is
was a
that
big
Miss Jewel
swing.
Sparkles?
That
This is insane.
is. Her little
She's like,
butterfly clips.
she's like, I don't need a pedicure. This is blood. That's
RuPaul's like,
crazy.
so are you non-binary? I see your nails. And she's like, fuck you, RuPaul. I'm a fucking woman.
I know. That was really funny,
She
actually.
ate.
And it was
This
just
is my top.
so. This was very good. It was unexpected too. I was scared Jules was gonna do a little baby. I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
But no,
No more
Arrietty did
babies
that.
ever. Keep me away from children. Kim Gravel, who is a
Mm-hmm.
pageant coach.
Mm-hmm.
She
She
made
did a
some
great
pageant
job too.
jokes.
Yeah, there were a lot of good jokes. I think she was like able to get a word in a lot of the time, like bouncing off other queens. That was really good.
A good bouncer. I think she held her own pretty strongly here.
Yeah.
So a random woman just appeared on the set.
Random.
A normal woman.
Oh, I think it was crazy that she had exactly one joke prepared. The is the bus still running? Which is
It's,
RuPaul's joke. So it's insane that she didn't think that RuPaul would use
would
his
say
own
it.
joke against her. And she didn't have a response to that.
She set up her joke so she would say it first. But she at
I
no
know.
point in her mind thought that how the joke should flip if RuPaul said it first.
I don't know. I don't know how this happened. And then there was another moment where she was like, "No, I never stayed at a hotel." And then RuPaul's like, "Where do you stay then? In my car?" And she's like, "Why are you taking the bus then?"
And
I
like
couldn't.
she could have flipped that and made that so funny, but instead it was so funny because we were laughing at the fact that she couldn't keep up.
Like, you stay in your car?
Why are you on
What do
the
you
bus? She had a
mean?
good joke at the beginning where she's like, "I want to sit in the front."
Yeah.
Where like RuPaul's like, "Are you okay with where you're sitting?" And she's like, "No, I don't like that you sent me back here." And she's like, "Well, where would you like to sit?" And she said, "Over there." And RuPaul's like, "We're big Anges." And then Kori King turns around and says, "I'm black." What the fuck? She did eat with that. That was a good volley,
Mhm.
but it had very little to do with Lana.
God.
Yeah, but that's this exact moment here.
Mhm.
And then that, of course, God tier Eddie Murphy. So
Mhm.
she drew the gap between the teeth.
That was good. I thought it
Like
was a really weird criticism from, was it Suzie Toot,
Suzie.
who just said that Anya's portrayal of Eddie Murphy was just Anya and a mustache, and it wasn't Eddie Murphy. And I was like, what? That's like a really weird criticism. I didn't get that at all.
It was giving very like, what are we doing here,
Yeah,
Susie?
yeah. Like, have you seen an Eddie Murphy movie in the past like 20 years? Like, this is giving Eddie
This is
Murphy. Like,
giving Eddie Murphy.
there is a bit of Anya peeking through, but like the judges said, that's a good thing to have both.
Mm-hmm. It's your
You don't just want,
personalized take.
yeah, you don't just want the person on the impersonation. You also want the person underneath.
Because the person underneath is going to help provide context to why this famous person is at Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Love the Eddie Murphy. Definitely huge top.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of
But
them.
that's
That's
everybody.
all of them. That's all of them. We
Oh
don't have
no,
anyone else to
oh wait,
talk
no.
about. Okay,
Oh
if
my
I
God.
had a nickel for every time Lydia has been an old person makeup but just played herself, I'd have 2 nickels. Lydia, stop playing old people.
What the hell is she doing? Like,
Butthole mouth,
actually,
by the way.
I find it hilarious though, is the problem. Like, it's not supposed to be hilarious, but every time she just shows up in old person makeup, doesn't even try, it sounds like, change her voice, it just cracks me up. It's hilarious that it's just her. Like, this was the top for me.
We're gonna see Lydia come out next week in like an octopus costume, and it's just gonna be her.
Oh, it's so funny. Oh, Lydia.
Susie, that comment should have been directed for Lydia, who just
I
dresses up in
know.
other people and plays herself.
True. Like, it is
Uh,
good makeup though, at least.
oh yeah, the illusion. Oh, should we mention her?
She's just a baby.
She's just a baby. We don't have to talk about her. She's just a baby. Oh, Nicole Richie.
Her makeup is terrifying.
She made her
She
nose look
looks
smaller.
she looks like a Chucky doll, I'm afraid.
Mm, I did not like
Yeah.
this performance either.
Yeah. I don't think it was the worst, but it wasn't the best either.
Okay, detox. So this is the snatch game. They proceed to SZA. And we're moving.
Uh,
I guess next is the looks. Well, we come out of the looks actually, and they're in the workroom, and everyone's like, "Oh, how do you feel? Do you do the snatch game, Susie?" And she was like, "I feel like I did down the ate the boots, the house, the mama," in those words. And everyone's like, "Why? You did awful."
Hilarious.
And Susie's like, "Tell me how you really feel," and then the rest of the room went, "You did awful."
Yeah, like Sam straight up says it to her face. Hilarious.
So we get to the and one she's like, "Wow, that's how everyone feels. I feel like I did a great job," which I guess that's the most important part at the end of the day. Okay, she looks like she's one of those tassels at the end of my curtains.
Yep, I see it.
How do you feel about this Wonder Woman look?
Uh, next.
From the eyebrows up, I love it.
From the eyebrows up.
Yeah, specifically in this shot now, from the eyebrows up, I love it.
What's happening in the waist area?
I think there's like a band there, but also tassels.
Okay, it's throwing me off. Also, the bangles are too much. They're
Stoosh,
suffocating your
stoosh,
forearm.
stoosh, stoosh,
Way
stoosh,
too much.
stoosh. Okay, and then we have Michelle Visage rocking
I
green.
love this look. Very cute.
What's better than 2 pigtails? 3 pigtails.
Very cute look for her. I like it.
Quinta Brunson. Yes, yes, yes. I would stand up right now, but everyone knows why I'm not doing
Hmm.
that. I love this look. I love Quinta. Love her since she did her BuzzFeed days. Since she did the meme where she's like, "Oh my God, this guy has money." Love
Hmm.
her. Love going to the movie theaters because of her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw one season of Abbott Elementary on the way to Japan, and then never watched it ever again. Like, never watched the season after. So it was good. I just got to get onto it. He's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Ross Matthews and not a jumpsuit.
Wow, what a time to be
Revolutionary.
alive.
All right. Well, now that we've talked about all the judges' looks, you know what time it is?
Bring it to the runway.
Runway.
Run,
Run,
run, run,
run,
run,
run,
runway.
runway. View, slideshow, outfits. Well, bam. We're starting off with the nails, nails, sickening nails, nails runway. This kitty's got nails runway.
Hmm.
We're starting off with Acacia Forgot in a Swiss Army nail look.
I love that. Look at that's so freaking cool.
Something for you will never be in an abandoned situation with her. She will help you.
Yeah,
I'm eating this.
hot. Yes, eating it 100%. This what is one of my favorites of the night, I think.
Acacia, you could go to the end if they gave you some screen time.
They won't.
They won't though. Next up, we have uh, Arrietty.
Mm-hmm.
She's got 4 hands.
This was cool too, because I couldn't tell at first which hands are hers. And
True.
I love the nails. They look expensive with all the jewels on top. Like, yes.
I'll eat it.
Reluctantly?
I mean, like, I don't really like how the hands are coming out. I wish like they would have came out like as a backpack from the back with like whole biceps and stuff too, because I feel like it creates a lot of unnecessary bulk around the elbow area. That create
Hmm.
so like when you walk around it like lacks a sort of grace. But I'll eat it regardless because it does have a very intricate and
Oh, I
encrusted
see her
back.
neck peeking out in that shot. Oh no.
Okay, mandatory meeting.
That takes me out. No. It takes me out a little bit. Little neck peek. I didn't see that before. I'm still eating it.
I'll eat it
I
too.
think you really have to zoom in close to see all the details. From far away, it gets a bit washed out. Just looks like she's a Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
I thought she was giving very cat,
Yeah, I think she's a cat from the future.
a space kitty for that's all
Yeah.
the hands for a cat. No tail.
Oh, there's no tail. Interesting.
No tail, 4 arms. You know what? I'll eat it and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm eating it too.
Woo!
Oh,
It's Crystal
woo!
Envy.
This was interesting. I don't know why she did this. Like, why is it? This is more claws. Is it nails? Like those are claws.
I guess those are well, claws and
They're nails.
nails. I'm Team
I don't know.
Edward.
Team. I'm. I think I'm your team Jacob until you read the books, and it's like, oh, he's
You're just
actually
possessive.
the worst. He's the worst, actually. And like every book, he somehow gets taller, and it's like, I don't want this like tree of a man. He's 6'8" now. She's like
True.
5'3".
They
Whatever.
need to
That's
get
neither here nor there.
into it.
Like this look, I appreciate that it's different and it fits with the theme. Oh, look at the shoes. Are those Kori's shoes
No,
in
they're
black?
like hooves. I mean,
Hilarious.
like paws, I guess.
Hmm.
I'm gonna leave this on my plate. I don't really care for much of anything that's going on here.
Yeah, me too.
Next up, we have Jules. If this look, it's a very similar silhouette except hat to her design look she made, I think, either last week or the week before that
Hmm.
with that oil spill. Oh, so it was last week.
Yeah.
I
I
don't really know if this is nails.
I don't know.
It's
I
giving
just
those long fingies.
This kind of just reminds. Is there a Lucy LaDuca look that looks similar to this? For some reason, I look at this and I think of Lucy
There's
LaDuca.
a Lucy
Or
LaDuca look that looks similar to this, and there's a plain Jane look that looks similar to the Lucy
yeah,
LaDuca look.
I just every time I look at this like aluminum high
Foil.
boots with like corset like this, it's just it like I've something I've seen before and I've never liked it. And it just like I appreciated that it would there's a story behind it. She mentions it's
Her
like
lore.
her lore about having or bionic spine, I think.
hmm But if this was more about her having a bionic spine, like if her nails were supposed to be like spines, if she
Mm-hmm.
had like an outer bionic spine over her back with this corset and like nails that like look like little spines coming down, I would have been like that meets the category and tells your story.
Mm-hmm.
But
This
she
doesn't
was
really
like
give.
they called it the beast, so now I am the beast and these are the claws of the beast.
Yeah,
I'm leaving it on my plate.
me too.
It's beautiful though.
Next.
I think to appreciate the French culture, we should remain silent and move on. But if I was gonna say something, I would say close enough. Welcome back, Suzie Toot.
Oh my God. I, I don't know. I'm leaving it on my plate. I don't even
Next
know.
up, we have Lana Jure.
Mm, I don't really get what's happening here.
So one glove is like velvet glove with nails on it. The other hand is no glove but nails on it. And then the other glove is wrapped around, is like grabbing her waist.
Okay, I see.
And then on the back, she has her middle finger going up.
Okay.
It's very similar to, I think we've seen Violet Chachki at the Met Gala do an opposite one where the train goes out into a big hand on the floor.
Mm.
So we've seen looks like that. I think we've seen looks where hands are grabbing, like big hands.
Hmm.
Like,
I don't know. I haven't been in. I'm not impressed.
it's pretty,
I'm not.
it's shiny,
It is.
gorgeous
It is
gowns.
pretty. Yeah, I'm leaving it on my plate.
Same. Okay, share. It's Lexi Love. So this is the look I was spoiled on because I saw the lady on TikTok make these nails.
Mm.
I wish I remembered her name.
She's just the lady
She's
on
not the
TikTok.
lady on TikTok who makes the amazing nails. Like she hand paints these nails and does like special effects for them and everything.
Yeah, that is really pretty. That they
Yeah.
have a close up of the nails because they just deserve one.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Big brag. I'm glad they gave a close up on these nails because it deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
eating it.
me too.
Next up, Lydia Bahol Collins. She said the hands are all the orphans that she put acrylics on that have died and are now haunting her.
I mean, A+ for the concept. I
A
could
plus
have.
for story.
Yeah, I couldn't have thought about it. Like it's this is wild. I don't know how you came up with this.
She's
Like I'm
crazy.
eating it.
I'm eating it too. It
I
looks nice.
enjoy
It's
it.
crazy. Next up, we have Anya Nurve with probably like the best look on the runway tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Love her nails, nails in the hair. Anya nails. What a slogan. Beautiful, gorgeously painted nails.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating it.
Me too.
We have Sam Star. I don't like it. I don't like the.
Is it the hair?
It's the hair. I don't know how I feel about like this surgery print, which is what I'm deeming this now as.
Yeah, I don't like that shade of beige.
Shoulders down. I love that she gave herself big shoulder pads just to show like, okay, we need to cut these shoulders off and bring them down. The jewels on the nails are fun. Like it is a fun look. I just feel uncomfortable by it.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it on my
I
plate. Mhm.
I'm eating it. I think I enjoy it.
That's
I
fun.
think a little bit of discomfort is a good thing. You want to make art, want art that makes you feel something, and this
True.
makes me feel a bit disgusted and scared. So,
Mhm. The wig is insane.
The wig is a lot, but if you just squint, then or if it's like her head down, eyebrows down, it's a great look.
Eyebrows down, it's an incredible look. Next up, we have Suzie Toot in the Iron Maiden.
This was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Her face was like so haunting. I don't know how she makes herself look so
Yeah,
like
how does she paint
dead
herself
and
to look
stuff.
like this?
Is she just not blinking as well? Like I don't know how.
I mean, it looks like she painted her eyes black. And that gaping mouth, like, how do you get that? Like, she's an actress. Like, look at the amount of acting work you'd have to put in to even just kind of
Well,
make this face.
well, she has to be a fae, doesn't she?
A BFA and looking scary.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, this is very cool. I think this is one of my tops of the night as well.
Me too. But I still like Anya's better.
Hmm.
Next up, that's all.
That's how we're speed running this shithole.
Holy guys, can you don't look at this! You're not supposed to do not look at the man
What
behind the
the-
curtain. A little Wizard of Oz reference. Give the
What
kids
else?
going home wanting something.
We had uh Susie. Susie was upset
Susie was
because
safe.
she was safe about it because she thought she did a great performance and it was really funny. And then there was a lot of other than that, the other girls were disappointed in themselves. I know Crystal. Who else was Crystal safe? No, she wasn't.
Crystal was not safe.
She was not safe.
We
I remember
have
her
our
saying she was
tops for
disappointed.
this episode are Anya Nurve. I and
Yeah,
Jules. Jules was a top as well. And
Sam.
Sam,
Yeah, she was the
yes.
top. They had like a weird. They have a weird like top four and three bottoms.
Yes,
It
there
felt
was like a
like what were they
top
doing?
four this episode for some reason, which was crazy because I thought the Snatch game maybe had two good people. They really stretched it to be like, and our four tops are, and I said four tops.
It's weird.
Anyway, our bottom three girls are Crystal, Lana, and the other one.
The other one.
Who is it? Arrietty?
Uh,
Arrietty.
yeah, Baby Cupid.
Baby Cupid. See, I already blocked her out of my mind the way I want to forget the performance. The winner of
God.
this week's challenge is Anya Nurve, because, of course. Miss,
Deserved.
if Jules' look was, I don't know if looks have anything to do with it, but if her look was a little bit better, maybe. But I don't know, Anya really did eat that, and her look was incredible.
Yeah.
And then our bottom two girls are Crystal and Lana, and they sing to "Can't Keep My Hands to Myself." I mean, I could, but why would I want to? Selena Gomez, slow songs. Why are we singing to slow songs? Like, I get it. Is it a slow song? No. A slow song would actually make me feel something. This is
Hmm.
more of like a melancholic tune. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Like,
get
I mean,
that.
she could make a song that I would want to dance to, but
But
why
why
would
would
she want
she want
to?
to?
Dun, dun,
That
dun, dun, dun. That was my best joke I've ever said.
was really good. This
So
was
we're gonna end it
interesting.
here.
It was interesting because Lana kept getting, or it was vice versa. Lana kept getting in Crystal's way, and Crystal, at one point, Crystal went between Lana's legs, and
They
Lana's,
stopped lip syncing and started looking at each other and saying, "I'm gonna fight you."
yeah. At one point, Lana's wig fell off, and then she calmly put it back on at the end of her lip sync.
Yes, and she said you didn't see that.
Yeah.
She said boom, 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 and then keep
I,
going like a professional.
for me, I was like, okay, clear winner here, Crystal Envy.
Okay, because the
Okay.
wig came off.
I feel like in previous seasons, that's like an automatic goodbye.
I think the thing people are misunderstanding about a wig coming off is it's not the action of the wig coming off that disqualifies you in a lip sync. It's how you
Hmm.
choose to carry yourself and react to it moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Some queens will have the wig come off and take that as a sign to give up and go messier.
Mm-hmm.
Some queens will throw the wig off and be like, I don't need this, and the energy of I don't need this carries it through the performance. And
Mm-hmm.
some queens put that shit right back on top and said, you did not see anything, and it's funny and it works. It's about what you do with the wig after it falls off. It's like when Kylie Sonique, if she fell out of that fall and fell on the floor, she would not have won All Stars 6. But because she somersaulted out of that, boom. No mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Crystal Envy goes home.
Yeah, I was actually pretty shocked by that. Like,
This
Lana was
was.
already in the bottom last week, and then she had, like, in my opinion, the worst performance in this. Maybe, if we consider Arrietty, maybe Arrietty was maybe worse. But
And Crystal's was just boring.
it was just, yeah, it was just boring, just okay. But the runway, I guess, was questionable. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. I just can't look at that look anymore. Oh, next week they're doing Wicked the Rusical.
Yeah.
Can't
A
wait to hear
musical
them sing Peanut Butter Jelly.
a musical I've actually seen for once, which is great.
So you'll have to carry because I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I'll try. I've only seen the first half of Wicked.
True.
Not,
Wait,
not
is
the
this gonna
first half,
spoil the
or
second
like
half of
part one.
Wicked?
I don't know. I guess if it does, we'll both have it spoiled because I don't really know what's gonna happen in the second half of Wicked.
This Rusical is gonna be part one, and they're saying, and the Queens of 17 will come back next year to do part two after the movie comes out.
That's hilarious. I wouldn't mind it.
Well, that's our episode today. Goodbye, Crystal Envy. Thank you for being here. uh, can I get an MA?
MA. See you
MA,
next
we'll see you
time.
guys next week with another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Unqualified Review.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.